Of course, I don't want to bring up football too much in Manchester, because I know there's a bit of, friction. I don't want to separate people into their teams. I know you all divided who support. I said to my wife that, they're called Man City and Man United. And it was her, not me, okay, who pointed out they do sound like gay clubs, okay? You can't argue with it. Don't shoot the messenger.
Where are you going Saturday? I'm going down Man City, yeah. Come on. Go to any of the clubs? Yeah, Man United, it's absolutely great. Hey, look, afterwards, a few of us are going down the men arena. Wanna come?
I'd like, the Olympics. Have you ever seen people as fit as the Olympics? People are in amazing physical condition, and they train every day and night for this little moment of glory, and then they win a medal and flowers, which they don't want. You can sense they don't want the flowers. The men never want flowers. Well, a bottle of wine, no, a bottle of wine, flowers. And women can't receive flowers without wanting desperately to put them in water and cut them. You can see it on their faces. They've trained day and night for 4 years. And the national anthem's going on. They're going, I need this. Hurry up, they're dying. I like the gymnastics, when they get on the mat. That's my favourite bit, when they have the big mat. And they do everything in the corners. It's all got to be in the corner. You get to the corner, and then they do this amazing, gymnastics. I'm not going to do it. There was a moment there when you thought, really? No. So they go, because I think diagonal has the longest space, and they can only really operate in diagonals. They're like bishops in chess. It's all they can do. But sometimes they find themselves not in the corner. And you can see them panic. I have to get to the corner. My career operates in the corner. But they can't just walk to the corner, because I think they feel that it's not very athletic to just go, bear with me. Okay, now I can do it. So they sort of dance their way. They feel it's better to do some moves, so they sort of move. And then when they get near enough, they finish it in one step! I'm there! Okay. I can be fabulous now. A little bit of gymnastics. Although I can't play snooker anymore. Ever since somebody told me it's like tossing off a man behind you. It sort of put me out. Sort of put me off that particular sport, if I'm honest.
I've just seen a sports person. There you go, Matt Dawson. World Cup winning Matt Dawson.
Rugby's a real man's game, isn't it, Matt? Would you say? How about dancing? How's that? I like the refs in the rugby, because you can hear them, can't you? They're mic'd up. It's hilarious. They shout at these, because they're very posh rugby players. I mean, you're posh. And it's hilarious to see them, because footballers and rugby players, they're like complete opposites. You see footballers, they're all, very pretty with their earrings, and, at the end of the day, everything happens at the end of the day to these people. I got up at the end of the day, and I had breakfast at the end of the day, The ball's come to me, I've got my head on it, luckily it's gone in. I'm just thinking about batting on Saturday, just batting on 3 points, 1 game, blah, blah, blah. Whereas rugby players look like they should be in cages, let's be honest. You see them at the national anthem, God save our girl. And then you hear them speak, and they're so posh. It's like, congratulations, how do you think the game went? I thought the gents were superb. Okay, so this year I was invited. It sounds like a show off. And I am. I was invited to the Wimbledon men's final. You can't go to a better sporting occasion. I know, I can feel the jealousy. It was very exciting. But tennis is a fun game, but there's a lot of faffing involved. I mean, I like football. I don't know what sports you enjoy. But I like football because it's gung-ho. There's all action. The whistle goes, everybody's kicking at the ball, trying to get it in the net with a little bit more panache than I'm exhibiting right now. There's a little bit of faffing when the ball goes off and they have to throw it back in. This is what I mean by faffing, when there's not action, when they just don't know quite who to throw to. And you can feel the crowd get restless. Come on! Throw the ball! Oh, there you go. There you go. But in tennis, it's a great sport, but get on with hitting it to each other. What? All the balls are the same, okay? They're all the same. They should just throw them a ball and go, play the sport. We've queued through the night. Get on with it. But they go up to these sweet ball boys and go, you, I want a ball from you. And they're so nervy. They struggle so hard to get the balls, because they run. And then sometimes the balls aren't even there, they have to run. And then they throw the ball, and then the player just hits it away. No, I don't want that ball. You, give me two balls. I still haven't quite made my decision which one I prefer. Is it that one or that one? I'm looking for the fluffiest of the two. I know you've paid, but wait your turn. Soon I will play the sport that you have come to witness. Okay, I've made my decision. Just some bouncing and looking now. Just bounce and look. Even though I'm not on play, I'm going to whack my foot. I'm whacking the foot. Bouncing, focus. All right, soon. I'm going to play the sport. Here we go. It's happening. Okay, there it is. Bang! They just serve one. Ace. That's it. Ace. That's it. It's over. All they've done is move their own. That's it. You. I need a towel. Completely exhausted. Did you see me? Did you see me do that with my arm once? Too much faffing! Cricket is nearly 100% faffing. You're supposed to bowl the ball to a man who has to hit it with a bat. That is cricket. But that's not happening enough. All right, get the ball to the bowler, but they have to go through the whole field. I could throw it directly to him, but do you want some? Thank you, yes. I'm not happy with the condition of the ball I'm getting. Do you want a little go over there? There you go. Thank you. Half an hour later, are you actually the bowler? Sorry, I got lost in the game, my own little game of my cleaning game that I was playing with my friends. Here, are you ready? Yes, I'm the bowler. All right, okay. Still not happy with the condition of the ball. Now, where are you all standing? You. Have you just move slightly. Stop! I'm happy with you there, I don't know why. When was the last time the ball went to you? Day 2. Oh, yesterday. Okay, you, just slightly closer. Stop! All right, I'm nearly ready to do the sport. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna rock a couple of times. Okay? You've waited this long, you might as well just enjoy this rocking and focusing. All right. Okay, here it is. It's gonna happen now. I'm coming in. And then they bowl, and the batsman goes, no, I don't think I'll hit that one. Stop faffing! Traffic is a nightmare, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in it. But when you're not in it, and you can see it, it's rather entertaining, isn't it? When you're on the motorway and you have no traffic on your side, you're weaving in and out of lanes. I'm loving my side, and then people aren't moving on the other side. You'd like to think that maybe you feel sorry for them, but you don't. It's almost like, darling, wake up! These people are fucked. What have I missed? Nobody's moved for about 5 miles now. Something must have happened. Something terrible must have happened. Look, it's going all the way down there. It's the worst I've ever seen. Something must have happened. Did you see anything happen? I haven't seen anything happen, but something must have happened. You actually hope it lasts your entire journey. And then finally, regrettably, you reach the end of the traffic and you see people joining at the back and I look at them. They have no idea. Even for miles, you see people driving at like 80 miles an hour. Enjoy that while it lasts. It won't last. I hope you packed an overnight bag. And then you're in traffic. There's nothing worse when you're in traffic. When you're in traffic on the motorway and you sit there in traffic because you might be there forever. You have no idea. You have like 80 miles to go. We're not moving. And there will always come a time when man will get out of the car. This is the cut-off point. When man goes, I'm going to take a look, and he will get out of the car on the motorway. In the history of getting out of the car, no man has ever seen anything. You just get back into the car, slam the door. Do you see anything? No. And then you're free. You want to drive freely on the motorway. Sometimes there are police cars on the motorway, and they go 70, and you realise, this, I'm fucked, I have to go 70 now. And everyone is going 70 next to the police car. And you come to the conclusion you will do 71, and you slowly... Police cars there. There's nothing more exciting than when you overtake at 71. Don't look, you act quite nonchalant. Here we are. Can he see me? He can't see me. Go! You know what winds me up? Farm traffic. Tractors should not be on the road, okay? They are designed for fields. Look at them with their huge, big wheels, and they bounce around in the country, on the roads, going 5 miles an hour, right in your face, normally adjacent to a field. You have the wheels to drive on the field. Go in there, let me get on with my life. When you're ploughing, I don't drive in front of you at half a mile an hour. There's nothing more you have to sit behind the tractor and wait to go into the other lane, the death lane, all right? Where there are cars coming in the opposite direction. Nobody ever wants to be driving into oncoming traffic. And you just sit there with the tractor bouncing around. He's loving it. You can see he's bouncing around. Go on, make your move. Go on, this thing actually does 70 miles an hour. Just fuck him there, you urban bastard. And you wait for the straight. You don't mess around with the bends or the hills. Wait for the straight, and then you have a little look, and then you edge back in because you realise death is coming. I could have died. But the pressure builds. You know you have to do it because other people will start queuing behind you. Traffic will form. And you can see men in your rearview mirror just staring at you. Make your move, my friend. We're all depending on you. You could have gone at the last straight. You pussied out. We all saw it. Embarrassing. And you keep saying, look, I'm trying, but I don't want to die. And then after a period of time, not the car behind you, or even the car behind the car behind you, or even the car behind the car behind the car behind you, but some arsehole right at the back. Nobody's even seen this guy yet. He's normally in some kind of black BMW X5. He'll come out and take all of you. And nobody can believe it's happening. Everyone in the queue are like, we're being raped of our masculinity. How could this happen? And you look into the distance to see, is there a car coming? And you can't help but think, as one, die. Sometimes they realise they've messed up and they try to get back in later in the traffic. And we don't let them. You've made your decision. Accept your fate, prick. I hate it when you're driving behind somebody and they're swerving. The lights go green and they don't react. And you conclude there's an idiot in that car. You'll start discussing it with other people in your car. Have you seen the idiot? Oh, complete idiot. And then you think, let's go past the idiot. Let's see what the idiot looks like. It's very rare in life you can see a genuine idiot human. And you wait for your first opportunity to overtake the idiot. And you can feel your neck muscles pulling. Idiot. A whole car full of people, in unison. Even babies in their car seats. Idiot. Who is phoning radio stations to warn of traffic jams? Who's doing that? Do we trust these people? You listen to the travel news, and they used to just tell you the travel news. Now you've got people calling up with their own little updates. We just had a call from Barry. He says it's chock-a-block on the North Circular at Wembley. Thanks for your call, Barry. If anybody else has any travel news, call our travel hotline. Who the fuck is Barry? Who in their right mind gets stuck in traffic and just goes, quick, get me the phone. I must warn the others. Hello, is that the radio? It's Barry. It's too late for me. Save as many as you can. Please hurry, I'm running out of battery. My favourite button in the car, and again, I'll speak for all of us when I say this, I think is the hazard warning lights. There's something very exciting about that little red triangle in the corner. When you push it, when you become a hazard, you think, oh, I'm a hazard. You feel quite excited. I must warn everybody that I'm a hazard now. I've broken down. You put it starts flashing in the car, and everything's working. All the indicators.
We're a hazard. Yes, I've done the right thing. I've done the right thing. But we've interpreted the hazard in other times of our life. A fun one is on the motorway when you hit traffic, you know? Suddenly you're going 70, 80 miles an hour, then suddenly there's traffic, you have to slow down. That was dangerous. I went from high speed to nothing. But your thought is no longer with yourself. Your thought is with everybody behind you. I must warn them. I must warn them of the braking danger that lies ahead. And I will use my hazard warning. Can you see me? Can you see that you must slow down? You're looking in your rearview mirror. Have you clocked me yet, my friend? And it's a lovely moment. They're like, I see you, and I shall warn the one behind. I'm warning. You even feel quite excited when you see it in the distance. Oh, we're working as a team. I'm coming. I'm coming. Also, to thank people. That's a big thank you, isn't it? That's the biggest thank you. Because sometimes you just acknowledge them with your hand. You know, you flash if they're in front of you to thank them. Because letting people in traffic is a big part. Once you've decided to stop your life to let somebody in, you see them edging. They're edging. You're like, shall I? You contemplate it. Shall I? Yes, I will. To allow the free flow of traffic, I will stop my life. Yes, you should come in. You can go first. Go on, off you go. Yes, I'm a very generous person. Yeah, only one. There's always some sneaky. There's a sneaky one that goes, oh, I might tag in. No, whoa. No tagging in, my friend. I am generous to the tune of one vehicle. And there you go. And then you wait to be thanked. You're burning a hole in their head. I stopped my life for this. I'm expecting some form of gratitude. Sometimes it never comes. I can't believe it. I regret my decision. I should never have let that rude person in. Sometimes you try to overtake them just to look at them. What's wrong with you? Rude person. But the hazard thank you is the biggest thank you. When somebody lets you in, and you come in, and they let you in, and you can feel them burning a hole in your head, waiting for gratitude. And it's like, you think I'm not grateful. You think I'm not grateful. But I am grateful. Just a little delay as I located the red triangle. So I've just celebrated my anniversary. 4 years married, yeah. 8 years together. You always have to add that. 8 years together. 8 years together. 8 years, 4 years, 8 years. It's going very well. It's hard to write the card, though, isn't it? I mean, it's not that I love them more than anything, but it's very... At the beginning, it's very easy to write the card. You know, essays, big, long pages. I love you more than anything. Every time I breathe, I think of you. You've made my life complete. You're the love of my life, darling, darling. Please turn over the page. Please turn over... Just thinking about you now, and I fall in love for the millionth time. And it gets different. You have to come up with this shit every year. Last week I just wrote, I still love you. See last year's card for full details. I'm in a long-term relationship now. I've been with my wife for a long time, and I sort of do what I can get away with. The minimum. I do the minimum. And I thought I was getting away with it. Until the other day, she had a word. It was quite frightening. It would obviously been like a build-up, and I didn't see it coming. She just came up to me, Michael. Because her eyes looked different. No. Can I have a word, please? Okay, what is it? Okay. She said, Michael, if you open one more milk when there's already a milk open, so help me God, I'm going to divorce you. Really? With this close to the edge, over milk? Yes, it's just a build-up. You just don't listen to me. I've asked you so many times. It's really winding me up. Why don't you do what I ask you? I'm sorry, I just consider there's an amount of milk in the house, and, you know, that level goes down as a whole. No, it doesn't go down as a whole. Just do as I ask you, all right? Take the bottle that's already open. It really upsets me, okay? Will you do that for me? Yes, of course I will. All right. Is there anything else? I should never have said that. Why didn't I leave it there? But yes, there are a few things, if now that you ask, that I don't understand, Michael. I don't understand about you. Well, what is it? Well, why do you... Sometimes you do help. Sometimes you put your dirty laundry in the basket, and I'm grateful for that, thank you. But why occasionally do you just leave it near the basket? You need to put it in the basket to help me. Why would you sometimes not help me and put it near the basket? I just don't understand that. Why is that, Michael? Because I'm throwing it in. Sometimes I miss.
Well, then why don't you go back and pick it up?
I do. I often go back and pick it up. Then I try again.
Sometimes I'll do that for half an hour.
I'm sorry, I won't do that again.
Well, you better not, because it's really pissing me off. There's a few more things as well. Do you know that sometimes when you finish a packet of biscuits, you put the empty packet back in the cupboard? Why on earth would you do that?
I didn't think you knew that was me.
Who else is it gonna be?
And will you please, and Michael, I know that I, for a fact, asked you this 100,000 times since we've been together. Please, will you put your plate in the dishwasher, not next to it? Because next to it, I know you think you're helping, but you're not helping, because it gets cleaned when it's in it, not next to it. Do you understand that?
Sorry, darling, I do always help. Every time I finish my food, I always drop it off in the zone of the dishwasher.
In the zone isn't helping me. You might as well put it in the fucking garden. It doesn't get clean in the garden, and it doesn't get clean next to the dishwasher. It gets clean in the dishwasher. Do you understand me? Why can't you understand that concept? When I unload the shopping, do I unload it next to the fridge, hoping someone's going to finish the job for me? No. When I cook the Sunday lunch, do I put the chicken next to the oven? No, I put it in the oven. When I take the children to school every day, do we sit on the pavement next to the car? No, we get in the car. The only thing you clean in this house on a regular basis is your internet history, and it's disgusting. Because we are in a long-term relationship. 13 years we've been together. You know, I think we're deliriously happy. And there are people in here in long-term relationships, there are people in new relationships, there are people not in relationships. I suppose the question I'm asking is, how do you know you're in a long-term relationship? How do you know you can start terming your relationship as long-term? Well, I think, if you're interested, I've actually pinpointed the exact moment when a relationship goes long-term. I think it's when, before sex, you no longer take each other's clothes off, but you take your own clothes off independently, because you realize it's more practical and less time-consuming. Because in a new relationship, obviously, you're filled with romance and passion, lots of fiddling with bra straps and belts and ripping. And then, one night, you don't even discuss it, you'll just find yourself independently lying adjacent to one another and slowly taking your clothes off. Obviously, once you've established sex is on, that's normally just a sort of hopeful look towards her. Or she'll do something sensationally erotic, like mute the television. You're watching that? That can only be one thing. And then you just slowly take your clothes off. She'll be there doing all her business. You know. Socks off, obviously, if it's a special occasion. Confirm you're both entirely naked. Right, let's begin. And then you're in. Long-term relationship has begun. And there's no going back. And it's the same for afterwards as well. You know, in a new relationship after sex, you remain naked for some period of time. In your new relationship, everything's so new. The cover's off you. Look at me, naked. I'm so comfortable to be naked with you. Should be walking around completely naked. Look at me, completely naked in my new relationship with you. I'm hungry. Let's go downstairs, naked. Look at me looking in the fridge with my chili balls in my new relationship. In a long-term relationship, literally the microsecond that it ends, you reassemble. Everything goes back to where it was. The book comes back out, the glasses are back on, the laptop reopens, the television is unmuted. It's like a magic trick. I don't know how couples do it. Somebody could come into a room, survey the scene, walk out for 3, maybe 3.5 minutes, walk back in, the same scene would greet them. How is that even possible? But you have to be careful. You have to be careful in a long-term relationship. You have to respect women because they're so different. Because you can take them for granted, and often, you know, she'll have a word. She'll say, you know, Michael, you've got to be a bit more romantic with me, you know? We've been together a long time now. You've got to make a bit of an effort sometimes. Be a bit more romantic, because I'm a woman. I'm a woman. And I've been doing some reading as well recently. I've read 3 books. And I'm a woman. And I need to be seduced. This is very difficult for men to understand, because men don't need to be seduced. We can seduce ourselves when we're not even conscious. Often we just wake up in the morning and just, oh.
I appear to have fully seduced myself during the night. Women love spontaneity. I just don't think men really know what it means. You know, just got to be a bit more spontaneous, you know. Just be spontaneous every once in a while. Surprise me with something. Be spontaneous. Men don't really know what that means. We think it means do something when she least expects it. That's all we've really come up with. Like someone should be bending down, loading the dishwasher. I just sort of catch her in the corner of my eye. Oh, yeah, hello. Shagging. Hello. What are you doing? I'm busy. I'm being spontaneous. No, piss off. Sorry, what's wrong with you? You wanted me to be spontaneous. I was reading the paper and then I tried to have sex with you. It was a completely spontaneous... It's the definition of spontaneous. I can't win. Once I actually knocked her in by accident. Ah! Shit! Jesus! Oh, Christ! There's a spoon in my eye! What the hell were you doing? Sorry, darling, I was trying to be spontaneous. Spontaneously nearly took my eye out, you idiots! Such a dickhead! Oh my God, I've got pasta in my hair! Peas on my forehead! Such a twat! I wouldn't be here if you put your plate in the fucking dishwasher and not next to it! Oh, hang on. Hang on. Stop, sorry. I just wanted to try something. Can you leave that 1 second? Listen, I thought, ladies and gentlemen, seeing as it is Christmas, I would ask a member of the audience on this one occasion if they would allow me to plug their phone into my big phone and try and FaceTime a relative on it for Christmas. And this could be anyway. Just by way of applause, if you have relatives abroad. Relatives abroad? You were applauding? Who have you got? Who's abroad for you?
My family, my sisters, brothers.
Where are they?
In Florida.
In Florida? That's far. Can we get further than Florida? Applause. New Zealand. New Zealand is probably the furthest. What's your name?
Angela.
Who are you with tonight, Angela?
My daughter and my son-in-law.
What are their names?
That's Jenny and that's Rob.
Big question here. Do you have a mobile telephone, any of you? Okay, come on this stage, let's try this. Ladies and gentlemen, they've got relatives in New Zealand. Brilliant. Nice to meet you both. So you two stand over here. Okay, so tell me about your family abroad.
My son.
Your son. Tell us about your son. What's his name?
His name's Alan.
And he lives all the way in New Zealand?
Yeah.
So do you get to see him at Christmas?
No, I haven't seen him for 8 years.
8 years?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've got grandchildren that I've never seen.
Well, this will be a lovely surprise for them. We're going to FaceTime them. How many grandchildren have you got?
I've got 3 in New Zealand.
You've never met them. What's their names?
Madison, Abby and Connor.
Well, what we're going to do then, we're going to try really hard to FaceTime them in New Zealand. Hopefully, you will be able to wish them a very Merry Christmas on the TV. And do you video call them like this?
I spoke to him last night and said I was going to come and see you, and he said that you was his favourite comedian, so...
Oh, well, we're definitely going to go through all this. Come on! I like the sound of this guy. All right, where is he?
Under brother.
All right, Alan. All right. I'm his favourite comedian. Yeah! Is that Alan?
Yeah?
Is that Alan?
Yes?
Look who it is!
Hang on, let me get rid of this. Sorry.
Merry Christmas! How are you?
Yeah,
You've probably no idea
I'm
why I'm
good.
calling you. Who's that sitting with you there?
This is my daughter, Madison.
Oh, hi! Well, this is on TV on Christmas Day. Say hello! It's the big show! So you're in New Zealand?
Yes, yeah.
Amazing. Well, listen, I've got a surprise for you because I gather you haven't seen your mother for 8 years. Who else is there? Are the other children there?
Yeah,
your wife?
Abby,
Can we get them
Abby,
in? Can we
Connor.
get them?
Hannah.
Oh, look at this. Where are they?
Yeah.
Oh, yay! Oh, all the way from New Zealand. Oh. Okay, well, I've got you now. That's so sweet. What time is it there?
Well, it's about the same time as you, Michael.
What? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Alan, all the way from New Zealand. What an amazing surprise. Angela, these are your grandchildren. Well, that was quite a moment, wasn't it?
I just can't believe he's here.
Yeah.
I've not seen him for 8 years and I didn't ever think I was going to see him again.
Wow. That was a huge surprise. Well, listen, we're going to give you some time to get to see each other and to meet each other for the very first time. Ladies and gentlemen, what an amazing Christmas surprise. Angela, Alan, all of you.
Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas. Very sweet. Well done, little man. What an incredible moment. Okay, that was absolutely amazing. And I understand that, you booked online. Did you all book online? That's what you do now, because that's the modern world. It's not easy to book online. It's supposed to be easy. Easier than the past when you'd be on the phone or queuing in person. Now you have to book online. And of course it's a little bit easier because you can do it from home. But there are aspects of booking online that make no sense to me. What is that little challenge you have to go through before you even get to the tickets? There'll be like a collection of out-of-focus, wavy letters. They're all sort of hiding behind each other. They're like an F coming out from a P. Hello, can you see me here? It says, can you read these letters? Why am I doing this challenge? I don't know. Wisnam her 79. You press send, it goes, no, try these. Why the fuck am I doing this challenge? It's a game show. I want to just buy the tickets. Then you have to register. That's very important. Everything you do now online, it bores me. Doesn't it bore you when you realise I've got to register now? You see that big registration form. Even when I went to the cinema the other day, I went to see, I don't know, with my kids, Despicable Me 2. You have to register all your information to join the View Cinema, Finchley Road, which is like 1.5 miles from my house. You have to put your name in, your address. I don't even know why I'm giving them my address anyway. I mean, I thought it would be best that I came to you to watch the movie. I don't have... You don't really need my address. I just need to know where you are to watch Despicable Me 2. Don't come to mine. I have nothing. I have Despicable Me 1 on DVD, but I don't have 2. But then you have to put your address in. Then you click country of your address, and every country in the world comes up. This huge, big list of nations. It's a local cinema. So you scroll down, and you look for E, because I live in England, and you think, let's hope E is there, because that's near the top. But often E isn't there. And you think, it must be Great Britain. Yes, so you keep scrolling to Great Britain. And sometimes Great Britain isn't even there, and you think, shit, it's the United Kingdom. You have to scroll through all the nations of the world, all the way to U, which is at the end of the alphabet, to find... Sometimes United Kingdom isn't even there, and they've actually left it at the top, but you didn't realise. You have to go all the way back to the top. 40 minutes, you've got repetitive strain syndrome. Just to tell them which country you're in. I'm obviously in England, in London. It's a cinema 1.5 miles from my house. Who the fuck is coming from Uzbekistan, for example? Angola is the first one on the list. And there are people in Angola going, I'm so sick of my local multiplex. I think today we should fly 8 hours to North London to watch the Speaker about Me Too. And then we will fly home immediately.
Then they want your email address. That's very important, isn't it? You put your email address. Can you confirm your email address? They need to check that you know your own email address. That's because they're so desperate to get your email address, so they can harass you with little sales promotions that you don't want. And they know you don't want it. That's why they make it very difficult for you to know whether you're supposed to tick or not tick the box, which basically tells them to leave you alone. It'll say something like, if you do not want to not receive endless emails for the rest of your life and the lives of your children, please remember to uncheck the non-check, uncheck, check, non-check, tick box. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. It's a 50-50, darling. What do I do? Do I tick it or not tick it? I've just spent 45 minutes guessing Yangu 72 and a further 20 minutes scrolling through every nation on Earth. Now I have a 50-50. By the time you get to terms and conditions, you just tick them. Because, let's be honest, who has the time? Have you ever clicked on terms and conditions? I don't have a fortnight to do legal reading. By the time you finish the terms and conditions, you've missed the film. It's not even in the cinema anymore. So you just click it and hope that everything's going to be okay. But I always get a flutter of panic. I don't know what I'm agreeing to in terms and conditions. I'm slightly worried that in 5 years' time or something, iTunes aren't going to show up at my doorstep and go, we own this house now. You can fuck it. You agreed to give us the house when you bought the second series of Breaking Bad. Who knew? Lee. Passwords. I mean, how many... Do you remember when you just had one password? Yeah? Now I have so many passwords in my mind, I have no idea. I have no idea when I'm confronted with them. Basically, I've got my original password, but now I've got variations of it. I've got like hyphens in it and numbers at the end of it and big capitals for no reason. But what I hate is when you give them a password, because they want you to have a password, you suggest one, and it'll go, weak. Fuck off. Those are my children's names. Who are you calling weak? Or sometimes you forget your password. You didn't even know you joined. And have you forgotten? Have you forgotten? Click here if you've forgotten. Go on, click if you've forgotten. You don't know, do you? You've tried 3 times. You're locked out. You're not even coming in. Think about it. 5 minutes. Think about it. Come back. And they start asking you questions about your life. You don't even remember giving them that information. What is your favourite dog? I can't believe I chose a favourite. The dog's in the corner going, it better be me. Mum, can you phone me back with your maiden name? I'm trying to go to the cinema, if you can believe it. But when you've done it, you feel so proud of yourself, don't you? When you've filled everything, and you look at your registration form, everything's filled in, all the little asterisks, and you go, yes, I've done it now. It was hard, but I got there. And you click next with confidence. Then everything comes back in red. You fucked this up, you left that out, what were you thinking here? You've embarrassed yourself for this time. We've taken all your credit card details away for no reason. Sometimes you get timed out. Who the fuck am I racing against? Is there some guy in Angola going, I'll beat you, and you would win. Come on, kids, you must get to the airport. And there are people in this room who do have children, and there are people in this room who don't have children. And the people who don't have children, they think they know, don't they? They think they know. They know what it means to have children. Sometimes they chat about it, don't they, in their little couples. You know, oh, I'd love to start a family one day with you. It'd be lovely. You'd make a really good dad. Oh, I think you'd be an amazing mum. It'd be so... Wouldn't it be so lovely having little versions of you and me running around? I'd love to have a family. And you think you know what you're talking about. You have no idea. You have no idea what it's like. You have no idea how difficult things will become in your life. Things that you don't even consider to be things will become nearly impossible when you have children. I'm talking about things like leaving the house, for example. This is how people without children leave the house. Shall we leave the house? Yes. This is how I leave the house almost every day. Lucas, Oscar, come downstairs. We're late. Why aren't you downstairs? Put your shoes on. I don't know where my shoes are. Put your shoes on. Go and find your shoes. Where did you see them last?
On my feet.
After that, get your shoes on. Come here, come here. Arms up, arms up, arms in, arms in, arms up, arms up, arms in. That's my wife. She's so tired, she can't dress herself. Arms in, what arms, darling? Where are we going? I want to go to bed. Where are we going, darling? Darling, you've got Lucas's shoes on your hands. I found your shoes, darling. You put your shoes on. Where's Ozzy? Come downstairs! We're late! Put your coat on. I don't want to wear my coat. You know, people without children, you know how you do zips up? I've seen how much time you have in your lives. How you focus on it. You get the one, the fabric. You just pop it in, don't you? It nestles in. Then you pause, thinking about your free life and what you might want to do with it later that day. And then you just glide up, don't you? To think I have time for that shit in my life. Every single morning. Yeah, oh, I've ruined it. Stay still. You're gonna have to put another coat on. I can't, I've ruined the zip. I'm sorry, I've made the situation worse. Ozzy! My 3-year-old will never come downstairs. The only way to get him to leave the house is we have to bluff. We have to pretend that we're leaving without him. It's the only way it'll work. We have to all go, bye-bye, Ozzy. We're all going then. We're all going. My other son loves it, the 6-year-old. We're leaving Ozzy. We're going to stay here. I hate him. Don't be so rude about your brother. Say goodbye. We're not really leaving. We're pretending to leave, okay? Say goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Ozzy. Bye-bye. But he doesn't care. He just goes, bye-bye. Then we have to come back in and explain to him, we're not really leaving, darling. We love you. It's okay. I'll buy you something if you come. Will you come if I buy you something? This is every single time we leave the house. The other day, we're leaving the house, and I just had enough. I just said to my wife, I'm sorry, I can't do this. We're bluffing. We're saying bye-bye to him. Then my wife says, let's go and get him. I'm like, stop. No, I've had it. No, stop. I cannot go through this every single time we leave the house. It's driving me insane. Okay? I say we call his bluff. I think he has to learn a lesson. Okay? Let's go. Let's just go. Let's go to Corfu. Let's have a nice holiday. You've no idea what it's like. You childless people. You have no idea. Driving, you go driving. You drive in cars, don't you? Driving along. Yay! What's the biggest drama you have to put up with? Oh, it's a bit chilly. Oh, put the blower on. Oh, that's nice now. Oh, look, they've opened a new Carluccio. We should go there. We could go there any night. We could go there any night. Oh, what's this song? I love this one. Freedom! Freedom! I strap my children into the car. I work out what'll cut off the blood supply, then I ease it a bit. Stay there! We try and behave normally. Oh, what's this song? It's The Wheels on the Bus. Again! Oh, look, there's a new Carluccio's there. We will never go there. The other day I was checking my children in the rearview mirror to see that they're safe. We're on the motorway, okay? You just angle it to check that they're both okay because, you know, you're looking after them. Neither of them were there. They had both wound the windows down and had their heads on the motorway out of the window. Yay! Both of them, either side. Yay! My wife and I just lost it. They can't hear us. They're having the times of their lives. Yay! On the motorway, going 80 miles an hour to stick my head out of my window to try and communicate with my child. Get in the car! What are you saying? My wife's doing it too. Get in the car! What is it doing? All 4 of us had our heads out of the window. Meanwhile, a childless couple is driving past. Oh, look at the kids. I'd love to start a family one day. You have no idea what you're talking about. Sleeping. Sleeping at night. This is how people without children. Yeah, most nights, yeah. Good night, darling. Good night. Good night. Sometimes you go, sleep well, and the other one goes, I will. I will. That's how cocky, how arrogant you are. I will, I know I will. Good night, darling. Have a good sleep. Good night. It's been a long time since my wife and I said good night to each other, okay? Now we just go, good luck. Good luck to you today. All through the night, they're screaming, Daddy, 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 Mommy, Mommy. Sometimes they just wake up wide awake in the middle of the night. I'm asleep. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I wake. You know when sometimes you don't realise it, but you sort of half open your eyes. Sometimes when you're asleep, I half open my eyes. My son is in my face. What the hell are you doing here? What time is it? What time is it? 2 o'clock in the morning. What do you want? I want to go to school. Go to school? What are you talking about? It's to go back to bed. I've got my shoes on. You do. You found your shoes. I fixed my jacket. How did you... What are you doing? It's 2 o'clock in the morning, you idiot. Go to bed. Where's Ozzy? He's by the front door. He's never been there in his life. It's 2 in the morning. I have no idea.
So just by way of applause, who is actually Scottish? I don't think, seriously, there is anyone more patriotic in the world than the Scots. You are tremendously patriotic. Would you agree with that? Nobody loves Scotland like you, really. It's unbelievable. I love the way that you take things that aren't Scottish and make them Scottish. Like the egg, for example. Now, we all know what eggs are. Some of you may have had eggs today. I had eggs this morning. You've taken the egg, you've put a bit of breadcrumbs on it. That's a Scotch egg. That's our egg, eh? You don't need your English boiled eggs. You've got egg and bread and a handy testicle-shaped snack, eh? What's that you got there? Tape? Put some tartan packaging on that tape. That's Scotch tape. That's our tape. That's the best tape. None of your cello bullshit tape, eh? Every morning I wake up. A Braveheart alarm clock. Freedom! That's me up there. A couple of Scotch eggs, juggle them for a bit. Play some hopscotch, why not? Dip them in butterscotch, read the Scotsman. Have a glass of scotch, get on the Flying Scotsman, head down to London, tell them all to piss off. Yeah. Have a couple of Scotch eggs. Bit more butterscotch, maybe chat up a Scottish widow on the train. Break into the Royal Bank of Scotland, steal some Scottish money. And after a thorough investigation from Scotland Yard, get off scot-free. Can you imagine a better day? They've got their own money in Scotland. It's still the pound, but they've got their own money. We don't need your English bastard pounds. We're our own country. We'll have our own bloody money. In Wales, they don't give a shit. They take what they're given. They're not really that bothered. You don't go to Wales. Have you got a Tom Jones 20? They're not interested. You go to Scotland, we'll have our own, eh? Would you like your own currency? Yeah, it's complicated mathematically. Let's just have yours with our photos. I think that's the best way. I've always wondered if there's business news in Scotland. Do they go, no, the business news, it's £1 to the pound. That's a pretty good rate, that, eh? You ever tried to use Scottish money in England? There's nothing more tense in life. When you're standing in the queue in the supermarket and you look into your wallet, £10 Royal Bank of... Oh, shit. That's normal. Hello. Hello. Beep, beep. 7.20. It is £10 sterling. They look at it like you've just handed them a dead baby. Luckily, a Scottish person always appears at this moment. I don't know where they come from. It's like they're hiding behind the fruit, just waiting. Excuse me, I think there's a problem with the money. Excuse me, pal, I'm not buying anything, I just got to sort this out. There's a problem here. And then they use this sentence that you only ever hear at this one moment in time. It's like it's been created, invented, only for when you're using Scottish money in England. I think you'll find, pal, that's legal tender. Where does this come from? I was was told before I came out that there was a gentleman who had to be moved because he couldn't fit into his seat. Now, I said, oh, can you point him out? And they said, oh, you'll see him. Now, I believe your name is Gregor Edmonds, is that right? And you're like the strongest man in history. Would that be correct?
Not quite, no.
Not quite. There's God, then there's me. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Gregor Edmonds! Be honest with me, how many shredded wheat do you eat a day? No, I'm disappointed you're not in your big Highland Games gear, because I would expect you to be permanently in it. I love the kilt. Is anybody actually in a kilt tonight? It's not a special occasion, I understand that. It's not a special occasion, but I do love it. I don't really know how it was invented. I've got a sort of theory on this. I think it's basically been created to be as opposite to English people as possible. I think at some stage during history, Scottish people got together and said, all right, today we're going to design the Scot, all right? Now, the theory on this is we're going to have him as opposite to English people as is humanly possible. Right, now, I've been down there, it's not pretty. They're wearing trousers. So we're going to open with a skirt. Modelling it here is Scott. You all right, Scott? I'm all right. But you've got me in a skirt. I'm not happy about that yet. You've got to hear me out, all right? They have plain black trousers down there, all right? So we're going to go with the multicoloured skirt. In fact, every family a different colour. You all right? I'm prepared to listen. Fine. They've got little black socks. We're going to go with the long white hockey sock. How are you feeling? I'm feeling peculiar, if I'm honest with you. Now, unfortunately, I've been down there and they're all in underpants. So, according to the rules, there can be no pants, Scott. Are you out of your bloody mind, eh? You've got me standing here in hockey socks and a skirt with my balls hanging out. You sure you thought this through? I've done my best. What about pockets? Can I have pockets? I mean, I've got to put my money. I've got good Scottish money. It's very strong right now, the currency. It's £1 to the pound. Where am I going to put it? Can I have pockets? No, I'm sorry, we can't have pockets. English people have pockets. It's not acceptable to have pockets. So what am I going to do? Just carry it around? No. We're going to have a bag. A bag? Are you out of your mind? I'm already in hockey socks with the balls hanging out and multicoloured skirts. Now you want me walking around with a handbag? It's not on. It's not going to be a handbag. It better not be. Because that's girly. It's not girly. We've done everything we can to masculinise the bag. It's going to be a cock bag. You serious? You want me walking around in long white hockey socks with my balls hanging out? With a multicoloured skirt and a cock bag? It's still girly. It's still girly to have a bag. I don't care. We've done our absolute utmost to address the situation, and it's going to be hairy. It's a hairy cock bag. You're right with that? I suppose I'm all right with that, but what if people take the piss? I've thought of that too. You're going to have a knife in your sock, all right? You wake up in the morning, first words of the day, you have to review the night's sleep. Very important. To catch up on what you've missed. Morning, darling, how did you sleep? This leads to what is undoubtedly the most boring conversation of the entire day. It baffles me we can even find stuff to put in it. But it can sometimes be a lengthy conversation of extraordinary dullness. Morning, darling, how did you sleep? Oh, it's very thirsty in the night. I was very thirsty. I was thirsty too. God, I was thirsty. I think it was the pizza. You're right. It was a very salty pizza. It's a tremendously salty pizza. I had to get up. I had to get up for water. I was too lazy to get up. I wanted to. If I had have known that you got up, I would have had some of your water. But I didn't know that you got up. And I was so hot as well. You were hot? I was quite chilly. I was actually quite chilly. Oh, I was really hot. I was so hot, I had to sleep with one leg out of the covers like that. I saw you, when I went to get water, I saw you with one leg out of the covers, and I remember thinking, he can't be hot. Can you really be hot? Yes, I was very hot. And I couldn't get to sleep for hours. Well, you shouldn't have had that fucking coffee. I told you not to have the coffee when we were in the restaurant. That's stupid. I just thought it was the right thing to do. I went along with it. There'll be dreams to update as well. She'll say, I had this really weird dream. And then she goes on to tell me about it. I can't help you with that. I had this really weird dream. We're in this house. Yeah. We're in this house, yeah. Yeah. We're in this house, yeah. It was our house. It was our house. But it wasn't our house. You were there. You were actually there. You were there. But it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Nightmares happen on occasion. I think for all people in relationships, every once in a while you have this terrible dream. You have a dream that your partner has cheated on you. They have betrayed you in your sleep. It's a horrible nightmare of deceit. And you are filled with hate. And you wake up in the morning and you're so relieved. It was just a dream. That didn't really happen. But the hate is still strong within you. I look over at her and I can see she's just sleeping there soundly. She's done nothing. Done nothing to hurt me, just been sleeping sweetly by my side. Nothing to hurt me at all. But I'm staring at her. Slut. What? Sorry, Michael. Morning. What did you say? I said that you're a slut and a whore. How could you to me? With my geography teacher from school. Sometimes it's you. Sometimes you've had a dream when you've had an affair with somebody really weird. Somebody from work or something. And you feel quite guilty. Oh, shit. Morning, Michael. How did you sleep? Nothing. Breath is an issue in the morning as well. Breath. Morning breath. What is that about? I don't understand it. I would understand it if maybe before I went to bed I had like some garlic, some onions, some Red Bull and swirled it around in my face, some kind of cocktail. That's not what happens. I brush my teeth, flossing, maybe involved. Maybe mouthwash. I go to sleep minty fresh, like most of you. 7, 8 hours later, she's like, morning, Michael. Morning, darling. Holy shit. Are you all right, Michael? Yes, I'm fine. I actually slept really well. Did you go out in the night? Why would I go out in the night? I'm sleeping here. Next to you, what are you talking about? I actually want you to think about this quite seriously. At any stage during the night, do you recall eating shit? Did that happen? Why would I eat shit? What are you talking about? That's insane. Are you absolutely certain? Maybe did you get thirsty and drink from the toilet, or... No? Perhaps you pissed on your own face. Accidents happen. Sometimes, despite this, you will still have morning sex. Now, morning sex will always involve morning breath. You just adapt it to keep your heads as far away as possible. Sometimes you get lost in the moment. Oh, I really... And she'll tell me about it. That's what I hate about a long-term relationship. I could do without the honesty. She would literally go, sorry I didn't kiss you, Michael, but you stink from your face. Okay, sorry. I thought I brushed my teeth though. Could do with a little bit less honesty. Sometimes I'll go and try and seduce her. Sorry, I was wondering if maybe later you'd like to... You have some bogey just to... Oh, sorry. What was it you wanted, Michael? I'm fine, actually. To be honest, I'm fine. Let's just leave it. Let's forget about it. I'll just sit here. Your ball is hanging out a little bit. Oh, for God's sake, leave me alone. Deep sleep. Every once in a while, you have a sleep so deep, you'll sleep on your arm. It's quite fun. You wake up with a dead arm. It's quite heavy as well. A heavy dead arm. Darling, my arm is dead. A dead arm. I don't even know how I did it, but recently I contrived to sleep on both of my arms. And they were both dead. I got woken up by the phone ringing. So, I'll get it. Shit. My arms are completely dead. I can't get the phone. Shit. Can you just get the phone for me, darling, and hold it to my face? How lazy I am. moves are dead! I can't do anything! Because I'm away a lot, she says to me, I hate it when you're not here, Michael. Because I feel safe when you're here. I'm like, I don't. I might look like Mr. Miyagi. I don't have the moves, darling. Because that is man's biggest fear, isn't it? They're going to be sleeping soundly at night and she'll be like, Michael, wake up! What do you want? I was asleep here. Jesus. Michael, I think there's somebody in the house. I think there's a burglar in the house. I think somebody's broken into our house. I can hear them in the kitchen. That is without a shadow of a doubt man's biggest fear. That is my biggest fear. In fact, that isn't my biggest fear. My biggest fear is that happens and I've slept on both arms. That's my biggest fear. Shit. Darling, what do you want me to do? I want you to go and find out. Find out what? Find out if there's someone downstairs. Darling, from the other day when the phone was ringing, I've got no arms. I've stepped on both of my arms. Don't you fucking lie to me. You go and protect this household. You're going to have to go. You're in a much better position than I am. How could you do this? What about the children? Good idea. Send one of them. Give the little one the Wii and tell the other one there's ice cream. You must go and save us. All right, don't go! Jesus. Hey, you in the kitchen. Get out of my house.